Dear students, let's study adverb clause of time, its formation, its structure, and combination of tenses. Adverb clause of time, as we already have studied, that it's always an adverb subordinate clause and it cannot stand alone. It always needs some main clause or principal clause to clarify its meaning, clarify its full sense. So when it always tells when something happens. So it always takes time adverbs. Here is a list of time adverbs: before, after, as, when, until, while, as soon as, since, no sooner than, and as long as. These adverbs always begin the adverb clause of time, or you can say that these are the markers or indicators that tell you that adverb clause of time begins here. So the combination of tenses, as we already know, it is a subordinate clause and it needs a main clause to clarify its full sense. So there must always be two clauses in a sentence. So the combination of tenses goes like this. If there is a present tense in a main clause, subordinate clause will also take the present tense. For example, I always take bath before I go to bed. So you observe present tense in both the cases. If the main clause is in a future tense, subordinate clause also again takes present tense. Future never takes future with it. For example, will you wait here until I'm ready? So you observe simple future in the main clause and simple present in the subordinate clause. If there is a past tense in the main clause, there must be a past tense in the subordinate clause as well. For example, I was not at home when he came to see me. I was and he came. Both the tenses are in simple past tenses, so past takes past. Let's have some examples. For example, I always take a bath before I go to bed. So the indicator before defines that adverb clause of time begins here. Will you wait here until I'm ready? Until tells you that adverb clause of time begins here. I was not at home when he came to see me. So when indicates that when something happens. So this is an adverb clause of time. So you may observe that adverb clause of time can also come at the beginning or can begin the sentence, and the main clause can come at the end or later on it. For example, before I go to I have intertwined or changed the same example we have already studied. Before I go to bed, comma, I always take a bath. Again, before indicates that there is a adverb clause of time, as it is a subordinate clause, so subordinate clause can commence the sentence. In the second sentence, until I'm ready, it tells you that this is an adverb clause of time. When he came to see me, when indicates when something happens, that is why it's an adverb clause of time. So all these adverb clause of times or subordinate clauses can come at the beginning of a sentence also. So here's an exercise for you to do. Pick out the time adverb and identify where the adverb clause of time begins, and check the tenses in both the clauses, in the main clause and the subordinate clause. If you face any difficulty, problem or question, you can write to me or ask me in the comments. Thank you. Thank you very much.